An instruction for the unveiling. Apocalypse chapter 11, 1 through 14. The two witnesses. And I was given a measuring rod, like a staff, and the voice that had been speaking with me from the heavens said, "Get up and measure Yahweh's temple, the altar, and those worshiping in it. But leave out the courtyard of the temple, and do not measure it, because it has been offered up to the heathens, and they will stomp all over the holy city with their insults and contempt for 42 months. And I will hand it over to my two faithful witnesses, and they will prophesy and teach for 1,260 days. Dressed in sackcloth. They are the two olive trees, Yahweh's people, who are filled with the sacred wind, and the two lampstands, types of believers who have spiritual understanding and obey Yahweh's commands, which are set before the Adonai of the earth. And if anyone should intend to harm them, fire bursts from their mouths and devours them, ferociously consuming all their enemies who are hostile towards them. If anyone desires to act wickedly toward them, this is what is inevitable, that they will be put to death. They will have the authority and both the spiritual and physical power to lock down the sky, so that no rain will fall during the time that they are prophesying and teaching. And they also have the power and authority over the waters, to turn them into blood, and to afflict the earth with every kind of wound, affliction, and plague, as often as they think is necessary. And when the days of their testimony and witnessing are completed, the beast arising from the unfathomably deep abyss will go to battle with them, and will be victorious, conquering them, and will kill them. And their dead bodies will be on the streets of the large city, which, from a spiritual point of view, is referred to as Sodoma, Sodom, and Aegyptos, Egypt, the place where their Adonai was crucified. And all the people of every race and language and nation will look upon their dead bodies, which will remain there for 3.5 days, and their dead bodies will not be permitted to be placed in a tomb. Then the people living on the earth will celebrate and cheer over their dead bodies, and they will send gifts to each other, because the two prophets who are dead had examined everyone who lived on the earth by means of these torments and plagues. But after 3.5 days, Yahweh's sacred breath of life will enter back into their bodies, and they will stand up on their feet. And great terror will come over all those who are watching them. And the prophets will hear a powerful voice come from the heavens, and it will say to them, "Ascend up here." And they will ascend up to heaven in the clouds, and all of those who hated them will watch them go. And within that very same hour that they will ascend up to the heavens, there will be a very great earthquake, and 1/10 of the city will collapse, killing 7,000 people. And everyone else remaining will become terrified and give praise to Yahweh in heaven. Look, the second woe, calamity, has passed, and the third woe, calamity, is coming quickly.